So, what went through your mind when you found out you won Teacher of the Year?
Yeah, the first thing that went through my mind was just like what got me there and all the people that like helped me along the way, whether it be my parents, my wife, my former college friends, or I worked at school prior to here, and the great community here that like kind of made me the teacher that I am today.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So you have like a lot of roles here around Lenape.
Yeah.
You're a football announcer. You run all the pep rallies.
Yep.
Do you have a favorite role?
I really don't. I think what I like is just like having different things and having a place like Lenape that allows me to do as much or as much as I want. So I coach girls basketball, I coach baseball, student council. Recently, I've become the advisor of the fishing club, which is awesome. A lot of people don't know. Sign up, come on out. Also, fantasy sports club. So it's just like all the different roles that just allow me to be me and express who I am. And I get to meet different students, and I get to see students in a different light too. But if I had to choose, I love being a teacher. Just like making little impacts or building relationships with different kids is it's what makes the job worth it.
That's so nice.
Yeah.
So as a sports coach, what lessons do you try to teach your athletes beyond just winning games and stuff?
Yeah, I think sports are a microcosm for life. Unfortunately, for most people, sports comes to an end at some point. So, like, it's great if you could shoot a basketball or hit a home run, but like, what did you learn? So, for me, it's adversity. Life, has a lot of life lessons within it, and there's ups and downs. But how do you respond from the downs and the adversity? So in baseball, like if you can't buy a hit and you're struggling, how do you bounce back? Do you quit or do you go extra work and just the mindset that comes with it? I think that's the most important lesson to teach. And I think we've, myself as well as the other coaches I've been lucky enough to work with, we've made this impact. I have relationships with athletes that have graduated or that are just around the school. Like seeing them grow as humans is really the most important thing for us.
Mm-hmm. What has been your most memorable moment working at Lenape?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough to say that walking out of the locker room last week and seeing my family there isn't the top. But if I had to pick another one, winning the state championship in 2024 with girls basketball. And once again, like that team was incredible, but just like the group of people that got to share that experience with, seeing the girls start as like a group of players and become a team, and they get to live on forever here on in the hallways and the banners being raised and the rings that we have and the stories we get to tell. So that one's hard to forget. Every day I wake up, I roll over next to my bed, I have the picture of that team and the ring sitting right there. So it's definitely a top moment for me.
That's so nice. How do you think you keep your students and athletes motivated?
I think just like constantly challenging them and treating them like adults. Like to me, that's the biggest thing is preparing you for what's next and what's beyond here. Just showing I care too. Like I think that's a huge part. But how do I keep them motivated is just continue to challenge them. Like, yeah, great. Like celebrate the little wins, but then keep pushing for something and not just being complacent and settling once you get somewhere. So like, right now I teach mind body wellness. That's a class where we do primarily yoga. It's a class where you really have to push yourself and just like celebrating when someone could do something new, but like what's next? What can we push forward and just continue to climb and continue to grow?
That's so great. If you weren't a teacher, what do you think you would be doing instead?
Ooh, that's a great question. My childhood me would say definitely playing in the NFL. Obviously, that probably wouldn't have come true. So if I had to pick another profession, ooh, that's a tough one. I think I'd probably be some kind of salesman. I like to talk to and relate to people. Growing up, my dad was a car salesman, so I think I have that in my DNA a little bit. So probably some kind of salesman or something where I could at least talk to other people. Growing up in high school, though, I did like math. I like math, so maybe something in that field too.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, what does being a part of Lenape's community mean to you?
Yeah, it's everything for me. I love Lenape. I hope that it's clear in how much time I spend here, how much I try to do, and how many people I try to reach here. But when you walk in and you see the Lenape Indians or you see the pictures of all you guys and the kids everywhere and the staff, you see the word pride, like to me that is what it means to be a Lenape Indian. It's going above and beyond. It's giving your everything, and it's just kind of when you wear the L, and I'm wearing it today, lucky. It's just just like knowing what it means and just honoring the people that wore it before you, and you get to be a part of something great as you kind of go through your 4 years here. There's no place I'd rather be. We have great leaders here with principals and assistant principals, great staff, and honestly, it's the community of students and parents that really make this place incredible too. Being a coach, I get to meet people on the outside, or being a teacher, like people, you see people all over the place, and I proudly wear my Lenape stuff outside of school. And seeing how many people come up to me in the community and just say, "Oh, you work there? That's great." That's to me, like that's what it means to be a Lenape Indian. It's like the pride, whether it's here or in Mount Laurel or anywhere in South Jersey.
So, you were such a great interviewee. Like, these are such great answers.
Thank you. Yeah, seriously, like it is. I hope you guys realize like how awesome Lenape is.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I feel lucky. I went to Cherry Hill East and we had a lot, but like seeing even more here in the facilities, like it's a great place.
No,
It
yeah,
really
thank
is.
you so much.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.